I'm LaToya Crawford, and welcome to another edition of A Moment of Inspiration. Let me tell you, I'm a little nervous about this interview. You know, I talk to people all the time, but this man right here is Coach Maurice Freeman, the head football coach of the Brooks County High School Trojans, and he's just been nominated by the Steve Harvey Morning Show as the best school coach in the nation. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
May I shake your hand?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm just honored.
Just a simple guy, just trying
a
to do my
simple
job.
guy doing your job, and doing your job has landed you national recognition. But you didn't know about it. You said your brother told you about it, the nomination.
That is correct. I got a call one morning during class, and he kept calling, and I wouldn't answer the phone, and I finally answered because I just didn't know who it was. It was an out-of-state number. So he called and said I got nominated for this award, and I was like, yeah, right. And he was like, I heard it on the radio, and I'm like, yeah, you're up in New York, and I'm down here in South Georgia. I don't believe you. So I hung up on him, and I was like, man, I gotta go. Yeah. And so my sister called a few minutes later, and she was ecstatic, but she lives in Valdosta. Said she heard it on radio station, local station here, and said check the internet and see if you can find it. So I went on there and ended up being one of the Ford Awards for the Steve Harvey Show, and that's where it came out at.
Why do you think you were nominated?
Really, I don't know who did it. I don't know why they did it, but I'm just assuming through the tragic accident that happened this summer and the way we handled things, and we finally got to the semifinals. So it was a very successful season. And, unfortunately, we lost 3 young men, and what we did was we put together a foundation for them, a scholarship foundation for them also, and we honored them all year and honored their parents, and we tried to do the best we could. We tried to do the best we could with that program, and getting these young men that were still here to understand these type of tragic things happen, but this is how we go on with life.
Wow. And for those of you watching, you may not be familiar with that tragic story, but 3 of his leading football players were actually killed. It'll be almost a year.
July 9th. July 9th will be a year.
In a car accident.
Yeah, that's actually my anniversary also, so it's a real tough day for us. But I was killed right here, and my players, the entire team saw it. You know, we were leaving this school, going to the other school for a 7-on-7 practice, and they were in front of us, and unfortunately it happened, and you know, some of the guys were there on the scene before I got there. I was probably about 2 minutes behind them, so they were on the scene when it actually happened. So it was an event that really changed the way we look at things in the entire Brooks County. It was just a tragic accident.
Wow. But that goes to show that there's some storms that will come in your life, but the rainbow will come out and the sun will come out. To me, this honor is just God showing you, don't give up on him. I know there was a tragedy, but through that tragedy, now you can triumph.
Yeah, well, you know, you'll find your inner strength, and I'm a Christian, just like, it sounds like you are one also.
Yeah,
so I'm a Christian. You'll find your inner strength if you continue to believe, and even though some tragic things will happen in your life, if you continue to work and continue to believe, then there's always some sunshine somewhere.
Yes, it is. I am just so honored. Now, we want to get you out there to vote for Coach Maurice Freeman. Where can they go to cast their vote?
Well, the vote is June the 2nd.
June 2nd.
It's a one-day event that you vote on, and you have to go to Steve Harvey Ford Awards, which is steveharvey.com. Go there, and it'll send you on to nominations, and then you vote. So we definitely need your votes. Since we're there and we get a chance to go to Atlanta, then we want everybody to know about Brooks County.
That's right.
Not so much Coach Freeman, but Brooks County.
So, Coach Freeman, if you were to win this honor of best school coach in the nation, what would that mean for Quitman, Georgia?
Oh, it'd be great. You know, I will get a chance to talk about my 3 young men, first of all, my BC3. I will also get a chance to brag about Brooks County High School, Quitman, Georgia, and I'm sure they're going to say, where? And then I got to say, between Valdosta and Thomasville. but you know, if we can get that award, then, you know, Valdosta and Thomasville has to step aside now and say, okay, Brooks County,
that's right,
Quitman, Georgia is on the map. So
that's right.
It means something for this community.
BC is going to be the place to be, but you got to place your vote June 2nd for Coach Maurice Freeman of Brooks County High School. Now, you're doing something very special. Actually, June 2nd and June 3rd, you're doing a camp here for the young people. Tell us about that camp.
We do an FCA camp every year for the young people, ages 6 to 14. But we'll take an older 5-year-old, so we won't turn them away. Costs $10, but we'll feed them twice. We feed them lunch each day. We'll give them a Bible, and then we'll give them a T-shirt. So that's just to take away some of the cost of it all. We've got football, basketball, cheerleading, devotionals, a little bit of soccer, and some baseball also. And we want to just teach. We want to teach, and we want to have a place for the young people to go at the start of the summer to let them know that we care about our county. We're giving something back, and we're just excited about it. So you just give me a call, 560-5790, or come out to the school and get a form so we can get the young people in, and we'd love to have as many as we can get.
Wow, he's a pro, isn't he? You saw he just looked at you all and gave you that information. That's why you're nominated for Coach of the Year. Awesome job. And I will definitely be here at the camp volunteering with my dance school and cheerleading. And I'm going to bring my son to the camp. I'm going to enroll him and register because I think it's something great. You are a man of God. You're a man of honor. You are just a man of Brooks County High School, and we are so proud of you. Remember to vote June 2nd for Coach Maurice Freeman. Now I want to do something a little different. I've never done this before, but I'm going to ask you some questions, and you got to answer these questions in 30 seconds or less. So I'm going to pull out my clock here. I've never done this. I'm going to add this to my new show. It's called the 30-second spiel.
Okay.
Now you got to be honest when you answer these questions, and you only get 30 seconds.
Let's go.
3, 2, 1. Who's your favorite athlete?
Michael Jordan.
What's your favorite food?
Chicken.
What's your favorite movie?
Remember the Titans.
What's your wife's favorite color?
Red.
What is your daughter's favorite athlete?
She doesn't really have one. She has a lot of them. Kobe Bryant.
What do you do in your spare time?
Fish and photography.
What is the best thing about Brooks County?
Trojan football.
If you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go?
I would go.
Time's up. Now don't you go anywhere. In fact, go to the computers on June 2nd and vote for Coach Maurice Freeman as the Steve Harvey's best school coach in the nation. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for talking with me today. And we're going to see more and hear more about Brooks County High School Trojans.